That's right, the iPhone 15's features are insane, like really insane. Or maybe I am just getting too excited about this. And why not? This phone will have a much brighter display than its predecessor and even the Galaxy S23 Ultra.
Finally, some real competition.
Apple is also working to improve the zoom range, and we expect it to be able to transfer data more quickly. That being said, I believe I have piqued your interest enough, so let's go right in. Design. iPhone 15 leaks claim Apple has some stunning redesigns in the works. The attention to detail indicates that the iPhone 15 will be more like an Android device than ever before. Every single iPhone 15 variant will include rounded corners and a dynamic island, an impression similar to that of the Apple Watch's display ostensibly overflowing over the sides of the watch is achieved via the edges. This is a common practice on Android-powered mobile devices. Apple's iPhones are starting to appear more like Android phones, which worries some Apple enthusiasts. It has been reported that Apple would reduce the size of the bezels on its Pro models, and we shall discuss that momentarily. Solid-state components will be used for the volume and power buttons, and a titanium frame will be standard on the iPhone 15 series. Dynamic Island. The Dynamic Island will be made available on all 4 of the next iPhone 15 models, according to Apple. The iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max are the only devices that can presently use the hardware-dependent functionality. The notch seen on earlier iPhone models has been replaced with the Dynamic Island, a pill-shaped section at the top of the device's display. Dynamic Island, with the help of software, changes size and shape to display live activities, system alarms, and other information. Thinner bezels. The bezels and borders of the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max will be smaller.
Bummer.
It is anticipated that the display sizes of the speculated iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro Max would be identical to those of the iPhone 14 models. Even though the iPhone 15's display will be the same size, it will be substantially brighter. However, more on that later, so continue watching. Shrimp Apple Pro, a tipster on Twitter, stated that the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max would have curved edges and smaller bezels around the display, confirming his earlier speculation. The tweet reads, "Well, I have the result for the display design of the iPhone 15 series. All iPhone 15 series will have the same display sizes as iPhone 14 series. Pro 15 will have thinner bezels with curved edges. Display is still flat though. Only the bezels is curved. The forthcoming iPhone 15 models will have a larger usable screen area due to reduced bezel size." Apple will tweak and improve a lot of features, so make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay informed. No Lightning port. To provide a consistent experience across devices, the European Union mandated in 2016 that all new smartphones be built with a USB-C port by 2024. As a result, after 10 years of supporting Apple's Lightning connector, the iPhone will transition to USB-C. This antiquated port had several new characteristics, such as being reversible and having a more waterproof housing, but it ultimately supplanted the 30-pin connection and therefore became obsolete. USB-C has never been rumored for an iPhone update, and speculation has long held that Apple plans to eliminate all connectors from future iPhone models. The predictions have not come true, and it seems that USB-C will be implemented in 2023. On the plus side, this would expedite the transfer of massive data, such as ProRes video. Periscope camera. The iPhone 15 will have a new camera system with greater optical zoom capabilities. Using a foldable camera system inside the iPhone might increase the magnification by creating more room between the lens and the sensor.
Take the picture, take the picture, take the picture!
The maximum zoom available on the iPhone 14 Pro is 3x, which translates to a 77mm equivalent. The 77mm focal length is ideal for taking close-up portraits or going closer to a medium-distance subject, but it is still insufficient for photographing faraway animals or faraway athletic events. In some instances, you'll want a lens with a larger focal length to get the shot. Anyway, iPhones with this kind of lens have been under testing by Apple for some time. Brighter display. The next generation Samsung panel, which can achieve 2500 nits of peak brightness, will be used by Apple. While this screen may be included in the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the rumor is still quite nebulous.
Rumors are always rife, my dear.
The maximum brightness of the iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max is 1000 nits, which is more than enough for most situations. Such a level of brightness may reach 1600 nits while seeing HDR material. The screen's maximum brightness is 2000 nits, allowing it to be seen in direct sunlight. The 2500 nits peak brightness the iPhone 15 Pro Max may deliver is likely limited to bright outdoor conditions. Normal usage situations will maintain brightness at 1000 nits to save battery life and display durability. Whether or not the iPhone 15 Pro Max's display brightness will be improved over last year's model is still up in the air. Given that the price of the iPhone 15 has been reported to increase, providing you with an estimate may prove to be erroneous. The titanium frame's high price is one of the reasons why this would occur. Also, it is anticipated that iOS 17 will come pre-installed on the iPhone 15. You will undoubtedly like using your phone thanks to the capabilities of the iPhone 15 and iOS 17. That's right, we didn't cover any of the features of iOS 17 in this video, but our next video contains information on it, so check that out.